In this video, as promised, I'm going to work out an example problem using mesh current or loop analysis. In this example, we have 3 loops for 3 loop currents. I1, I2, I3, and only one power supply. Using Kirchhoff's voltage law, and summing all of the voltage drops around loop number 1, we get the equation. Minus 100 plus 5 times the quantity, I1, minus, I2, plus 40 times the quantity, I1, minus, I3, equals 0. Which expands to minus 100 plus 5 times, I1, minus 5 times, I2, plus 40 times, I1, minus 40 times, I3, equals 0. And finally reduces to 45, I1, minus 5, I2, minus 40, I3, equals 100. Writing Kirchhoff's voltage law equation for loop number 2. We get this equation, which expands to this equation, and finally reduces to this equation. Finally, writing Kirchhoff's voltage law equation for loop number 3. We get this equation, which expands to this equation, and finally reduces to this equation. Now, solving the 3 equations, in 3 unknowns we get I1 equals 6 amps, the current in loop 1. I2 equals 2 amps, the current in loop 2. And finally, I3 equals 4 amps, the current in loop 3. Now that we know all 3 loop currents, we can calculate the current in the mutually shared resistors. 4 amps, the current in the 5 ohms resistor. 2 amps, the current in the 40 ohms resistor. Plus 2 amps, the current in the 10 ohms resistor. I hope this one example has demonstrated the process of mesh current, or loop analysis. This video is part of my DIY house circuit layout and connection series. In this series, I will be covering essential topics to help you understand and manage your home's electrical system safely and efficiently. Be sure and stay tuned, as I will also, from time to time, be reviewing electrical products that in my opinion are worthy of paying attention to. One of those products is the 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀 Delta Pro Ultra. The 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐿 Delta Pro Ultra is one of the most versatile, whole home backup solutions that has just been introduced to the market. This backup power system is designed for both extended outages and daily use. With an unrivaled capacity of 6 kWh, 7,200 watts output, and 5.6 kilowatts solar input, a single unit can run your entire home. With 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐿 Smart Home Panel, you get an uninterrupted power backup experience with automatic switchover, energy consumption monitoring, and lower electricity bills. This unit is not driven by gas or diesel generation but uses the battery storage unit that is charged when the utility is available. This means that the unit can be placed indoors or outdoors and is virtually silent when operating. It has a stackable design that can be expanded to increase output in only minutes. Compatible with various energy sources, from solar to gas, to meet your ever-changing power needs. To obtain a discount code for 5% off on all 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐿 products and more information on this subject, and pick up your free digital copy of the Ultimate Guide to Residential Standby Generators. Simply fill out the information requested when you go to this website, https://bit.ly/3 lowercase u, uppercase w, lowercase v, lowercase e, uppercase r, lowercase h. Before we end this video, I want to repeat the connection to my free copy of the Ultimate Guide to Residential Standby Generators, and the 5% discount code to all 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐿 products. Also, here is the connection to obtain a free copy of my 50-page electrical power crib sheets. And finally, here is the link to all of my electrical courses, which are located in my Stan store.